I love eating some animal crackers. Hey, everyone, Jeffrey here from the Cracker back to a new Kingdom Hearts 3 chill stream. And yeah, it's been quite a bit, I would say it feels, since we last done the last one. But we are now ready to start Remind. Yep, I made it to level 99. Like I said before, like I said on the last one that we did on Kingdom Hearts 3, that I would get to level 99 before we started Remind, and I did. I reached max level, so we are ready to do Remind. Ready to do Remind. Y'all today doing good? And yeah, since the last one we didn't have anything Kingdom Hearts news related. But this time we had of course the new Kingdom Hearts 4 screenshots, right? And the news that Missing Link was being cancelled. Yeah. Of the news that Missing Link was cancelled, and we got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 4, sorry, not 3. Kingdom Hearts 4. It is still doing good in development. And we got the new screenshots too, which are absolutely beautiful. Ow. Yeah, pretty easy. Dark Inferno is pretty easy here. Yeah, I am so excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. After seeing those screenshots, and I'm really hoping that it won't be long now until we see more news. Right? Like a new trailer. I hope it won't be long now until we see like a new trailer. I mean, yeah, the Summer Game Fest is coming. Now, do I expect the Summer Game Fest to have anything new? I wouldn't say I would expect anything. Just, to lower expectations for the Summer Game Fest in June. Right, I wouldn't get my hopes up for the Summer Game Fest, just in case. Now, you know what something I do say, though? I do say the Game Awards. I do see the Game Awards, and I know that's all the way in December. But yeah, I do see the Game Awards having something. I feel like we're just in the marketing now. We are edging close to the full marketing of Kingdom Hearts 4, right? We're going to be entering the full marketing that Square Enix will be doing. I just feel like it won't be until a little bit longer, because they said to be continuing to be patient, and when the time is right, when showing new stuff. Right, when the time is right. Which again, that could be, that obviously could be Summer Game Fest, but again, I wouldn't get my expectations on the Game Awards. On the Summer Game Fest. Now, the Game Awards, yeah, I could see, but at the same time as well, the Game Awards has never really had anything Kingdom Hearts in the past that I can remember. But hey, this could be the first time, though. right? There's always the first for everything. Right? There's always the first for everything. So yeah, I can definitely see. Now, of course, do keep in mind, I'm not saying that we should all get our expectation on the Game Awards as well. Again, we just know that they said that when the time is right, when they will be showing new stuff for Kingdom Hearts 4. They remember that. They did say when the time is right. And again, that could be any time, though. And remember, some of the members of Square Enix also did a post to for people to keep their for people to follow Kingdom Hearts, the official Kingdom Hearts, for when the news does come. They posted. I kind of wish on this part here we could play as Mickey. And I've seen a lot of people make theories. I've seen a really good theory that somebody made when it comes to that screenshot of King Mickey in Scala at Column. Like, somebody had made a theory of what if, that section with Mickey in Kingdom Hearts 4 is Mickey trying to steal the Book of Prophecies. Because, that's going to be a big thing, too, when we're in this next arc. The Lost Master arc. And, of course, Maleficent and Pete finally finding and gonna try to get their hands on the black box as well. Even though we know that the Book of Prophecies is not in the black box itself. Right, we know the Book of Prophecies is not in the black box itself. And hopefully in this arc. Not, obviously not Kingdom Hearts 4 itself, but maybe towards the end of the arc, or at the end of the Lost Master arc, we finally get to see what's in the black box. Right? Because do keep in mind, Kingdom Hearts 4 is only the beginning of the Lost Master arc. So, of course, there's going to be, more games being tied in the Lost Master arc, pretty much. Just like we had with the Dark Seeker saga. Right? Kind of like the Dark Seeker saga. So do keep that in mind also. Yeah, definitely do keep that in mind. I would definitely keep it in mind. We're gonna do Aqua. Because I always like to play as the other characters when it comes to Remind. And I am curious, though, with that whole King Mickey section, is that a prologue? Are we going to be getting a prologue for, or some kind of, prologue kind of thing for Kingdom Hearts 4 with Mickey and Scala? Because Master Yin said, did, of course, mention at the end of Remind that Mickey would be starting in Scala at Column to try to figure out the mysteries and connections of the Keyblade wielders. The missing Keyblade wielders in Scala. So, yeah. So I could That could be, something, though, I would say. Okay, I didn't throw a potion. There we go. But yeah. Also, yeah, it does make you wonder where that section is going to take place and where we have Mickey. And also people talking about that phone in the screenshots also that has that phone. Like, what could that be tied into as well? What could be the use of that phone? I mean, again, it is just a phone. It is just a phone, but hey, maybe that phone will have some importance, though. That phone definitely could have some importance for the overall story. You never know. Right, you never know. Again, all of these are just speculating, of course. All just on speculating. Alright, Roxas. Gonna be playing as Roxas, most definitely. Here we go. Roxas. Splash water on him. Like, whoever knew water could actually hurt somebody. There we go. Like, I never really heard of anything of being able to, you know, water actually hurting somebody. I mean, I guess there are things with water that could actually hurt you. Alright, I'm guessing. Definitely guessing. Alright, Xehanorts. It's time for the Xehanorts. Yeah, we just pretty much brazed. We brazed through those other fights pretty well. I'll just say. We managed to braze through them pretty well. Yeah, I actually wasn't really wanting to keep it that long since the last stream that we did on Kingdom Hearts 3 to now. I wasn't expecting it to be this long of a gap. At least what it feels like. It probably wasn't that it probably wasn't that long ago, but it just feels like it. Yeah, it probably just feels like it. When probably it isn't that long ago. get out the double keys. Alright, Zemnis. Ow. Oh, no, I thought I got hurt there. There we go. That's them taken care of. Again, pretty simple, pretty straightforward fights. I mean, you do gotta remember, we're level 99. We are max level. So of course we're gonna be breezing through these fights very quickly. Yeah. Of course we're gonna be breezing through these fights very quickly, so do remember that. Definitely do remember that. We are breezing through these very well. I'm just very excited. Again, going back to that whole Mickey screenshot, which, again, we can only assume that, of course, Mickey is in Scala at Column. I am very excited to be able to finally explore more of Scala. Because, again, we're not really able to explore. I mean, yeah, on here, we're able to explore more bits, unlike on the base game, of course. But, you know, not really so much of the interior. I mean, again, we're talking about, like, not mobile titles. We're talking about, like, console titles, though. Talking about, like, console titles, not mobile titles. So, yeah, do keep that in mind. Yeah, just do keep that in mind. Talking about console titles, not mobile titles. So it wouldn't really count with that. Yeah, you could just cast Thunder like this. And just get a lot of orbs, pretty much. Like, I am wondering what kind of magic, also, that we're going to be seeing in Kingdom Hearts 4. You know, like, obviously, there are some that I can definitely see returning. Fire, obviously. Kirog, or Kir, of course. Blizzard, of course. Thunder, yes. Arrow, of course. Water, I'm not too sure exactly. Right. I'm not sure about Magnet. Magnet, I'm not too sure about. Like, if Magnet will return. Or Balloon. Maybe there will be some new magic. Right? Maybe there can be some new magic in Kingdom Hearts 4 that we can get. I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 has the introduction of water, right? Has the introduction of water. And Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance has the introduction of Balloon. So yeah. So yeah, I could definitely base something I can. Oh yeah, and another one I would like to see also return is Reflect. I think Reflect should definitely be one of the ones to return as well. Because, yeah, Reflect, is definitely another good one. Reflect is definitely another good one. Now we have the fountains. Which, yeah, these are pretty cool, doing these fountains. There we go. Again, this part is pretty clever, I would say. All these parts on retrieving Kyrie's heart is really cool. And then we have that, where is it? Over here. Go down here. What is that writing on the wall? Did y'all see that? There was like writing on the wall. Couldn't really make out what it said, but it was like there was some writing engraved on there. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I could definitely tell there was some writing on that. Just bast open that cage. Just bast open that cage. Alright, we got one more of... Well, technically it's not the actual last one, at least when it comes to Xehanort. Right, because Xehanort says that isn't the last heart. Right. That isn't the last piece of Kyrie's heart. I don't know why I just twitched there for a second. I just twitched for some reason. Did a little twitch. I don't know why. That was weird. That was strange. Make our way over. Make our way over. Make our way over, over. What is that exact? I have no clue. You asked me. You asked me. It's just some... He's just being weird, that's all. And of course, obviously we're gonna have a dark side fight. Which, is what we see in Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal trailer and from the screenshot a dark side? It looks definitely different from a dark side we've seen. And, of course, we will most certainly have a Dive to the Heart segment. Of course. I am definitely positive we will have a Dive to the Heart. Because we have had a Dive to the Heart in every main titled Kingdom Hearts games. I mean, we were going to have a Dive to the Heart in Missing Link if it actually did come out, but no, it's not. Yeah. Just cast thunder like this, and, well, bam, see? There you go. There you go. Just like that. Again, that's one thing on being max level. That's one thing on doing... That's definitely one thing when it comes to doing it with level 99. Definitely for sure. This part is pretty cool as well, I would definitely say. Using all of the other guardians of light to attack the replicas. The Xehanort replicas. And yeah, we do have parts of us being able to control like Axel or Lay here, right? That we would not normally. I definitely am still hoping that we can actually get Riku playable in Kingdom Hearts 4. I mean, considering that Riku is in Quadratum, right? Considering that Riku is going to Quadratum to rescue Sora, it does kind of make sense that we will have Riku being playable, at least on some parts. I don't know why Master Ericus's Keyblade really does fit Aqua. That Keyblade, I mean, she is a Master now. She has Master Aqua, of course. But yeah, she definitely should have used it more. I hate she didn't exactly. Definitely hate that she didn't really use it all that much. Besides on the secret episode on Birth by Sleep, the fragmentary passage, in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well. The secret and final episode, I should say. Well, no, just the secret episode on Birth by Sleep, not the final episode. Yeah, not the final episode. Yeah, I was thinking that she used it, and for some reason I was thinking she used it, and in the final episode too, but no, she doesn't. I mean, they all have good moves, I would say. They got really good moves here. Absolute amazing moves here. Get him, Riku. Boom. Again, an amazing sequence there. There's a lot of amazing sequence that I just love in Kingdom Hearts. And of course we have Mickey's part here. Which again, this kind of reminds me a bit of on the screenshot, because all we have is attack. Because on the screenshot, of Mickey and Scala always say as attack on the command menu. Yeah, always say as attack. Yeah, and such a really cool segment. And it looks like that Mickey is also still wearing his outfit here in the screenshot on Kingdom Hearts 4. It does look like he is still wearing this outfit he is wearing in the screenshot that we got of Mickey and Scala in Kingdom Hearts 4. At least to me it looks like it's the same outfit. It could be a different one, but to me it does kind of look the same. Definitely looks the same. Definitely nothing bad with that, of course. I'm just saying I could definitely tell that it looks a bit the same. Really? I thought I pressed it. Press triangle. So we're gonna have to do this again, aren't we? Okay. Here we go. Go, Mickey. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Keep pushing it. Look at his MP, though. So little. So how could he be able to use magic? Because of how little his MP is. How little his MP is. Come on, Mickey. Come on, Sora. Help Mickey out. Here we go. Now we got the fight with Xehanort with Kairi. Well, after this part here, of course. Yeah, once we do this part. Which again, I love this part too. This part is so cool. Whoever came up with this was really genius here. There you go. Such a cool part there. And now we have the fight with Xehanort. And of course I'm going to play as Kyrie. Well, I am definitely hoping we get to be able to play with Kyrie more in the future, though. Especially before the series ends. Because, you know, we are getting close. We are entering that saga. Right, the Lost Master arc being the final arc. The final saga for Kingdom Hearts. Especially, well, it's, you know, considering Nomura is retiring. We can only assume that, of course, that would, before he retires, he would, of course, I could see him just, you know, wanting to end the franchise before he retires, which I feel like that would probably be a good idea, to end the franchise before he retires. And, yeah, of course, with us entering the Lost Master arc, I feel like that should definitely be. That should definitely be that, though. There you go. Take that, Xehanort. He had no match with Kyrie. I mean, Kyrie has shown that she's got some skills, especially when with her going to be working or being trained with Aqua, right? Which I still think that's a great idea. Even Yen said even approves that idea. You know, at the end of Melody of Memory, her saying that she would want us start training with Aqua. And even Yen said is like that is a amazing, a wonderful idea, and an excellent idea that he approves. Yeah, that he approves. That is a really good idea, I can definitely say. There you go. That's Remind completed. No, it's not that one. Yeah, it's not that one. Not the first save file. Yeah, wrong save file. Yeah, wrong save file. Wrong save file. Hang on, let's try this again. There we go. There we go. Here's the right save file. I went into one of my critical mode save files. This should definitely be quite interesting. Alright. Now that we are now doing the data battles. Us doing the data battles. Which, it really doesn't matter which order you do them in. Yeah. It really doesn't matter which order you do them in. So we'll do Vanitas first. Get over here, Vanitas. Again, I just love Vanitas, especially the music that plays too. It really does fit. The music really does fit. Can definitely say. Okay, he's going into his DM. He's going into his DM now. Yeah, his DM can definitely be kind of annoying, I would say. And of course, just in case if there's some of y'all that don't know what DM means, it's desperation move. It's just short for DM. Yeah, desperation move is basically DM. It's it's just it's just shortened to DM. That's what people would use with moves like those when it comes to bosses. There we go. Vanitas defeated. Got an AP boost. Time for Terranort. Again, doing it the opposite side. Normally, I would start with young Xehanort and work my way through. But this time, I'm going from right. Well, it would be my right to my left. Yeah, where the young Xehanort part is, it would be my left, on my left. So we're going on my right this time. Yeah, we're going on my right this time. This should be fascinating. Of course he would disappear when I do it, though. Yeah, of course he would disappear. He would vanish when I do it. Of course. Yeah, I could have expected that. Boom. There we go. I knew I would probably waste a Copo coin. Well, not waste it, but I thought I would probably use the Copo coin there. I had a feeling. Strength, AP boost. Thankfully there's a Moogle here, so I can just buy me another Kupo coin. Get some more elixirs. Which I got some already, which I'll put some more in there. Now we got Marluxia. Marluxia's fight is kind of interesting in 3 on here compared to his fight, like his data battle in 2. He does have a quite interesting one in 3. Yeah, he does have quite an interesting one here. And of course, that wouldn't work here either. And now we have him whispering into Sora's ear, which, who even knows? That's one of the biggest mysteries as well. Like, what is it that is whispering in his ears? What is it that he whispers in Sora's ear. That's one of the biggest things. Like, what is it exactly that he whispers in Sora's ear? And he's got some of his pawns. Would you even call it pawns? You know, some of the things that he has in Chain of Memories. You know, on the boss fight with Marluxia. I love the skull. I really love the skull there. I mean, we got loads of elixirs though, so I could just use some of them up. Now I am going to save the charge I have on there. On the Oathkeeper. I am going to save the whole finishing thing there. Yeah, I am going to save. I don't want to waste straight away. I'm going to wait until using it for the final move, like the finisher move. Boom. And then the boom, bam, boom, boom, bam. Alright. And now we have the desperation move. The finishing move. I probably should have waited here. Yeah, I should have waited. Okay, that's my fault. Okay, can he just stop with that already? Swinging around. There we go. Like, just, please, just, there's a timer that's going before you're dead. Like, can you just, please, it's like you're just saying that. You're just begging him to stop swinging his staff, whatever kind of thing he has. Okay, I still got the... No, I don't want to use my Mega Elixir. Alright, Luxord. It is time for Luxord. Definitely one of my favorite fights, I can definitely say. My favorite, you know, story fights, and one of my favorite data fights as well. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite data fights, too. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to, you know, air to him. But I messed it up. What is it? Air step. Yeah, I meant to air step when he was in the air. What I was trying to do before, but I messed it up. Yeah, I ended up messing it up. Yeah, this is what I meant to do, was air slide. Or air step, whatever. I meant to air step when he was doing that move. Alright, DM. His desperation move. Gotta find the cards with him on it. Yeah, I gotta make sure I get the cards with him on it. It's good, it's fine. Alright, that's one. Again, you can easily mess this up, though. That's the thing, you can easily mess this up. If you're not careful, you can easily mess this up. There are still times where I can easily mess this up, too. And I do this fight a lot, even just for fun. I can still just mess it up because I accidentally do the wrong button or what. Or just mess up the move. Yeah, just definitely be careful. Look at that. 3 cards in 1. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, especially if you could get stuff like that. That would be really good. If you can get the cards that are like that, that would be really handy. Really good. And except when you do that. That's what I hate about it, is when those situation commands come up. That's what ruins it, pretty much. Yeah, that's what ruins it, pretty much. The whole DM, getting the DM right. That's pretty much what ruins it. Is when you accidentally press the situation command. Because it's, the fact that it's also triangle. Right? The fact that it's also triangle when, yeah, the whole button that you need to flip the cards is also triangle too. That's what kind of messes it, the whole DM thing up. That's what kind of messes the whole thing up. I'm able to do all the other parts just fine, except for when I mess up that whole DM thing when it comes to pressing the situation command when I meant to flip the card. Seriously, where's the card at? There it is. I was just looking for it. Yeah, I was just trying to look for it. Zemnis. Zemnis, 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 Zemnis. Let's go, Zemnis. You know what, I could have pressed circle there. Okay, that was actually pretty good. That was really actually pretty good there. Okay, desperation. And it's the whole area of lasers that he's going to be putting in the air. Yep, here it is. And you having to dodge the blue lasers too. Yeah, you having to duck. Probably gonna, yeah, you get stunned. And I know I'm gonna, if you're lucky, you can actually not get hit. Normally that's how he would take you out, but yeah, luckily we were fine there. Good job, Zemnis. Yeah, Zemnis can definitely be another tough one, too. He could definitely be another tough one. Alright, now we have Ansem. Yeah, now we got Ansem. Now he's doing his desperation. Of course he's gonna mess that up for me. Trying to do that without getting attacked. Just keep hitting Zemnis. There we go. Not that terrible. Now we got Zigbar. And now we have Zigbar to do. Zigbar, Lushu. Gonna now do his DM. Again, we are breezing also through these data battles too. Alright, backdrop. As he normally says. New backdrop. Again, he is another one of my favorite organization characters, though. Showdown. I love this move here. Excellent. You gotta react so fast to that. You gotta react very fast. Right when you see the X button, you have to react to it. When doing the showdown move. You can mess it up. You can mess it up. It's easy. It can be easy to mess it up. You gotta react fast. You have to react fast. That's one of the things that you have to just keep your eye very focused on it. Because it's going to go very fast. So, yeah, you have to be careful. Now we have Lark saying. And she can be kind of annoying as well, I guess I can say. But I probably wouldn't say too bad. Yeah, I probably wouldn't say absolutely bad. Now here's where she does her DM. Making multiple versions of herself. Yeah, and she made us use our Kupo coin. I mean, that's what they're for, though. Kupo coins, that's what they're used for. To make sure, or to give you another extra hit when your HP goes low, right? That's the whole reason why Kupo coins are a thing. That's another thing I wonder if we'll see return in Kingdom Hearts 4, is the Kupo coin. Because again, it was introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3, right? It was introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3, so I wouldn't say why not they wouldn't bring back the Kupo coin. Sayax. Or Isa. He can definitely be something else, too. Yeah, just watch out for the thing, his weapon that he uses, too. Definitely gotta be careful with that. He can go very crazy with it. As you can see, like, man, he can just go berserk. And you can't even block that. Yeah, just try doing this without taking damage, though. Which, yeah, there are people that can do these without taking damage. There are people that can do these without taking damage. It's very crazy, but it's really cool to watch, too. It's really crazy, but it's also so cool to watch. How people are able to do stuff like this. Able to fight these bosses without taking damage. And they can do it on level 1 as well, on critical mode. Which makes it even more crazy, too. Yeah, which makes it even more crazy to think that it's at level 1. Yeah, just that fact. Oh, I thought that could have gotten him. But no, he has to go berserk again. He has to go berserk again, so... Yeah, of course that wouldn't have gotten him. There we go. But again, that really could have gotten him if he didn't... If he didn't go into the berserk like he did. Man, is it really that time for me to save again? I swear, I just got my beard saved. Like, I took a screenshot, I know, of the day that I got it saved. May 3rd. May 3rd is when I got it saved. Yeah, May 3rd is when I got it saved. Because again, I wanted to remember when I got it saved to when it got long again, needing to be saved again. And yeah, it's only been since the beginning of early this month. But now it's about that time. Like, seriously, it goes back fast. But yeah, here we have Dark Riku. We got Dark Riku here, which we're almost all absolutely we absolutely obliterated him. Dadgum. And now we got Young Xehanort. We only have Young Xehanort, Xion, and Master Xehanort. That's the only data battles we have now. Yeah, all 13 data battles are about completed. This one I also managed to do without taking damage. I have done some of the data fights before without taking damage. I mean, yeah, I can't do it all the time, but on some attempts I'm able to. Like Xion. I managed to do it completely by taking no damage with Xion. Now we have his DM. Boom. Just like that. I baited him without taking no damage. Yeah, I baited him without taking no damage. Now we got Xion. Got Xion now. Yeah, she can be pretty crazy too with her moves. Alright, now she's getting stronger. Okay, that part, again, that part can be easy to mess up. Like I said, I have done this fight before, at least a few times, without taking damage. It's not easy. It's not easy to be able to do it without taking damage. But I have done it without taking damage before. Wow, we actually did it without her going into DM. Imagine if that was a whole no death or no hit run, though. That would have been really cool, though. And now we got Master Xehanort. Master Xehanort. Alright, Xehanort. Yeah, of course he freezes you too. Like everything that happens all at once though is crazy. Like all this stuff that happens. Like again, so much that happens. Get over here, Xehanort. Oh, we have the DM, don't we? Yep. Again, I normally just go into the link when he goes into this. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, he disappeared before I could do it. Yeah, so crazy for an old man, though. Oh, I didn't even have a Koopa coin on me? Yeah, I don't even have a Koopa. I didn't even have a Koopa coin on me. I thought I would have had a Koopa coin. Again, you can't dodge that. I don't know why I always think you could dodge that, but you can't. You cannot dodge that. I don't know why I always think you could dodge it. I didn't even... Okay. Okay, it's DM again. His DM is probably the craziest, I would say, along with Yazora's. Yeah, I would probably say it's up there with Yazora's on the craziest DMs. Yeah, again, Master Xehanort is such a crazily strong for an old man. Yeah, he's just so strong for an old man. There we go. All data battles completed. And now it is time for Yazora. It is now time for Yazora. Let's go, Yazora, you're Zora, you, Yazora. Who's ready? Put in some more of these. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go, Yazora. Again, we're level 99 too, so we're gonna absolutely wreck him. We're absolutely gonna wreck Yazora. See, we're already in the DM. Sometimes he could literally start the fight in the DM, or with the DM. He can literally start. Yeah, sometimes he can literally start the fight in the DM. Okay, that's not going to do anything, because he's... Yep, see? He's already disappeared. And yeah, we're just gonna leave it with Simba. Yeah, just gonna do this part with Simba. Just letting them just letting them sit there. There's just taking the easy way out. Yeah, we're just taking the easy way out here. There we go. See, I told you it wouldn't have been long because we were level 99. But yeah, that'll conclude this stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like and subscribe to your channel. Make sure you follow this channel so you see anything new. I'd like to know what you think. Good to know.